Hello, Cobweb here. I want to show you how to use a Nostepinne. There are some really pretty ones that you can buy on the internet. Um, 20 quid upwards roughly. I don't have 20 quid spare, so I looked in my drawer and found a wooden spoon, which I figured would do the same thing, and it did. I want to quickly show you how to do this. I'm going to use the centre pull. This is the idea for using one of these, is to get a centre pull ball of wool. I'm going to chuck that over there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly put a half hitch over the bottom of the Nostepinne, or not, because it doesn't work, never mind. And then near the top I'm going to wrap, not over itself, just about an inch worth of wool. Pretty tight, not too tight, because you need to be able to slide this off at the end. About an inch of wool roughly, and then I'm going to hold the Nostepinne at an angle of 45 degrees to vertical. I'm going to take the wool and I'm going to undo all this. I've done it wrong. Okay, so when you're wrapping it, wrap towards you, okay? That's how you start it off. Give yourself about an inch. Bit more. I'm going to do it up to this little line, I think. Keep yourself enough room, so enough stuff. So, sorry, tail end, so you can pull it out when you need to. Then come round, and then come down at a diagonal. Come straight down, and your spoon should be at the angle the wool needs to go. So, I'm trying to show you. So it's coming down, straight down, and it's hitting the bottom corner here. So you tilt the spoon as it needs to be, your Nostepinne, whatever, that needs to be tilted a certain, to help that hit the corner here. And then bring that straight up and over. And it will ping. It will ping, so straight up and over. I'm just holding it with my thumb. And I'm doing it very, very gently, just so it kind of rests on itself. There's no tension here. It's not worked. Starting off is a bit of a nightmare. I'm going to hold it. I mean, if this isn't working for you, there's another way of doing it. You just keep going around like this all the way, and then it comes into a ball. If that's not working, you can try the alternate technique, which is what I'm favouring at the moment. So it's, sorry, I'll show you. Ooh, Star Trek. Sorry, sidetracked by the television. So what I do is I come over into that corner, holding the spoon horizontal now. Come up behind, and then across, doing a figure of 8. I'm not going to overlap the cross, I'm just going to do this. Now if you wanted to carry on doing it this way, there's nothing to stop you doing it this way. But I'm just going to go around like this, all the way around until I get back to my beginning. I'm just turning the spoon when I need it turned, just so it's a nice kind of cross-hatch effect coming on. I'm going to half hitch this down here a couple of times, just to get it out the way. Hold on. Just to get it out of the way. I could get my knife and cut a notch into it, but I don't want to because I do use a spoon. So just put a couple of half hitches just to keep the wool out of the way. And back to my figure of 8 wrapping. I'm nearly back at my beginning. I'm just turning the spoon after every crossover, just so I cross over on a new open bit. Right, I'm back at my wrapping. So I'm going to start doing the diagonal looping now. You don't have to, you can carry on doing it this way. I find the diagonals a lot cleaner. You've got yourself a ridge. Sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm rubbish at this. You've got yourself a ridge here now, so the wool can rest on the ridge. So I'm going to just do this very, very lightly, and after every swipe, that's because of, come on, After every swipe, I'm just going to turn the spoon ever so slightly. I'll keep going. It does keep pinging, but just catch them if they happen. And until you get enough wool on there, it's just going to carry on and just be a pain in the bottom. And what I'm doing is I'm just catching the bottom one, because that's the one that tends to ping. I'm just catching the bottom one under my thumb. So I'm coming over, catching it, coming over and catching it. Just rolling my thumb along. And that should help create that square shape. And then once it's going, you can just carry on. So I'm going to pause the video and come back to you. Okay, so I've nearly finished. My battery's going to run out soon as well. Nearly finished my Nostepinne, and I'm just, as you can see, just about, I'm finishing it up. And as you can see, it gets a hell of a lot easier once you've got more on there. So there we go, I finished. All you need to do now is, if you want to, you can take this loose end, grab a bite there, bring it round and pass that through. Oh dear, this is annoying. There we go. And you can just hook that on there, take this off, and you've got a centre pull ball. Lovely, fantastic. So I'll just whip that around, and that's one ball of wool sorted. So with a spoon, a bit of patience, actually a lot of patience, and a bit of luck, we'll get a nice ball of wool that we can use. Excellent. Thanks very much. Bye.